I need a break.
Anyways, OF models are finally being honest.
I went viral for letting 23 guys run a train on me with my
23.
friend Bonnie.
23.
Oh my God.
Fuck's sake. Got ran through by 101 men and my eyes are still recovering from...
Look at this is record numbers. This is record. She putting up LeBron numbers. She putting up Jordan numbers. 100 in a day. Why? What? God, she opening gates and doors with them, bro. I know that, bro. That shit had to sound like a whistle after that. What?
Bodily fluids.
Let me try out.
Don't mind this. Someone actually bit my lip. I want to show you guys the aftermath of what it's like to get ran through by that many guys in one day. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I am so achy. We went from 9 AM till about 11 PM, I think it was.
Why couldn't it be me? 9 to 11. They did a whole 9 to 5 worth of. Bro, how much they get paid for it? Because I signed up for that shit. Oh, bro.
Personally, I don't care. As
Let me be in the middle.
As long as I'm around guy like 50, then I'm cool. Anything after 50 is crazy. Anything before 50, she's not.
Why she sounds so happy, bro?
Last time I checked, this video had roughly 11 million views. So it's
Bro, I think she
clear that
sounds
her
so
dad has
happy.
seen it.
I think she sounds so happy because, like, I mean, it was 100 niggas, but like at the same time, I don't think she really cared because like she getting bank either way off of the OF bag, bro. Think about it, because like that's 100 things worth of content that she could just throw out there, bro. That's like a band. That's more than a band, literally. But be honest, if she uploads all that and be like, hey, you got to pay 20, 30, 40, 50 for this one and this one, she's getting literally off of the Gooners that subscribe to her, she's getting at least 20 bands that day.
Her mom has seen it. Her cousins have seen it. Her therapist has seen it. Their therapists have seen it. And they know they're about to get rich.
She ain't got
off
no
of this
self-respect.
mentally ill woman. And the
Why
fact
he
that
look
she
like
makes this
Davis?
as if it's
This man
some
don't
get
eat-
ready
what?
with me content like people do when they go to their day jobs.
Bro, that's the
is
thing
a
about the
little bit of
OF
an
models,
insight
bro.
to
Once
see
they
how
get that
people
bag,
who
bro,
do
they just like.
OnlyFans are totally off their rocker. But if you thought that was insane, which
I mean, I don't blame them.
anybody could not think that was insane. This is how insane.
But like a honey
OnlyFans
is crazy.
I started an OnlyFans.
I heard you made $1 million in a
See?
day.
And most people, when
Bro.
they start an OnlyFans, they don't.
Like I said, bro, and been saying, bro, if I was which I am a bad bitch, don't get it twisted. But if I was born the opposite gender, bro, I'm on that. I'm on that. Take a honey pack right before shooting and turn that camera on. M in a day.
Don't
M in
like,
a day.
show much out the gate, and I was just like, okay.
Get it
What'd you show?
rain on.
Show me bits and stuff already.
Nips?
Yeah, I sent you a picture.
She sent it to me for free. I said, God damn. Yeah, I understand why people pay.
First time seeing them?
No.
I've gotten some crazy shit.
the
I've seen
smallest.
some people like on their hands and knees with their credit cards in their mouths. I only thought 20,000 people would subscribe. Like that's what I had in my head. I wanted to underestimate and over deliver, and there's like 60 something thousand people that subscribed. So I'm like, I don't even know how to
On
navigate
their
that, and I want it to be
hands.
authentic. And I'm not trying
And
to like not
I'm
anybody,
still
but a lot of people
stuck
do
on the
these agencies
hands
where
and
they
knees
have people
part.
respond for them.
They got it on
And I
their
don't
hands and
wanna do
knees
that.
and
I
put
want
the
it to
credit
be,
card
like,
in their mouth.
me
That's down
being
bad
authentic
and
and
bad.
responding. So I'll go through like every night and like respond to these people.
That was first ballot OF Hall of Famer Corinna Kampf. She's literally like one of the OGs when it comes to this OF content. She's like Bart Starr or George Mikan or
The Jordan of
guys.
OF,
She
basically.
is literally an OG in the game. And on her first day of doing OF content, she made $1 million. But now, after 3 years of
I need
selling
to
her
tap
body
into that
and
bag,
posting it
bro.
everywhere on the internet, she has officially retired. She's removed all links in her bio after putting out 506 photos, 33 videos, and making millions. And I
67 million in 3 years just off of that. Bro, she could have retired within the year. Like, she didn't need to do this for 2 more years. She could have just did it for 1 year and she would have been fine for the rest of her life. 67 million off of just that? I might have to tap
I
in.
mean millions.
I might have to tap in.
dollars from doing OnlyFans content.
6.6
Yeah, I might see a link.
billion?
You want to show you my earnings since I've started?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've been
Wait, how
seeing
long-
that they've been making more than
3
NBA players,
years?
which is
Like
crazy,
what?
bro.
And she doesn't even like.
That's my look at my first month.
Oh my god.
That's public.
$67 million, Colonel?
If you do the math on that, that's about $22 million a year. That's
How much money is
legitimate
Johnny
NBA
Bro,
money.
Johnny gotta
Definitely
make
NFL money.
Bro,
That's like
Johnny
Draymond
gotta make
Green,
100
Lonzo
million. He
Ball,
gotta
Dylan
have
Brooks
like
money.
200 million in
That's
his
the same
account.
concept to believe that posting pictures online can land you some
'Cause
sort
Johnny's
of
still in the
earnings like
game.
that. Now people were doing OnlyFans
Johnny's still
before
plumbing,
Corinna, but she's
still being
basically
a
like the
doctor,
Magic
still
and
being a
Bird type
firefighter.
situation,
Like-
or hell, even MJ, because when she stepped in the game in 2020 during the panorama, it changed the world completely. And now, after a couple years of being in this workforce, slaving at the phone, she has decided to take her earnings and ride off into the sunset. No pun intended at all, because she's made literal generation money off of people wanting to pay to essentially see lingerie pictures of her. And speaking of MJ,
You see how the bag can be achieved so easily? All she did was take basically Instagram pictures,
just like
and she
in
made
the
a bag
90s
off
when
of
he
that.
came into the league,
Just
there
made
was
67
a
million
boom
off of
players saying they
Instagram
wanted
pictures,
to be
basically.
like Mike. You know, I want to be like Mike. They even made a movie about it. But now there are so many actresses or pseudo porn stars that want to be just like Coretta that it's honestly becoming a problem in today's society. The pursuit of happiness and the need to grind and get out of this 9 to 5
it is
culture
getting
just
kind
to
of
become
crazy
some
how,
sort of internet
like,
celebrity
straight out of
can lead
high
to a
school,
bunch
you'll
of
see
dangerous
someone with a
things.
link
And
in their
honestly,
bio.
just a bunch of bad looks like we see on the internet, like that first clip that we saw. And don't get me wrong, I don't know who that woman is in the first video. I'm sure she's making a ton of money, but honestly, receiving 100 guys in one night is like unhealthy. Like without a shadow of a doubt, it's unhealthy. Even if she's on the higher rungs, maybe not a career.
I wonder who gonna be the baby daddy though.
Jalen
Who gonna be the
Brunson
baby? Because
contract
she
level, but
got
you
to
know,
be.
somewhere
She
down there
has
with a
to be.
Kobe
There's
Buskin
no
level,
way
'cause she's
out of
making
the
a lot
100,
money. I'm
nobody
done with
did.
basketball references. There's somebody that's always watching her, trying to replicate her to try to get to this next level. And for the most part, they're probably only like 18 years old. This is the equivalent to people saying they want to rap, they want to play basketball, hell, they
Yeah.
even want to scam. And the crazy thing is, people
Yeah.
will see the Corinnas of the world or Mrs. OF 101 at the beginning of the video, and they'll say, I want to replicate this. I want to go for this. I want to go for the bag.
This screenshot is for you, and it's also for the people that keep asking me why I show my camel toe on TikTok and why I flash my pants and other things like that. It's because I make this kind of money.
I might flash my dude. Yeah. The content might switch up. The content might that's months. That's months. The content might switch up. Y'all might see me twerking even more than I already do. Boy.
And I would say that's pretty good money for someone my age. I had a really good
boy.
month in April. Hopefully I'll get back up there. I just haven't
Is this
been
why Jack
making
Doherty got
very
like a
many
team of
TikToks
OF
recently
models,
'cause I've
bro?
been so busy. But yeah, in answer to your question, yeah, I make really good money from OF.
Now, clearly, she
Boy.
is running away with the bag. Content creation can be very
Boy.
fruitful, and I'll get to that in a second. The problem is, before you run, you have to walk, and before you walk, you have to crawl. But the ways that people are going about crawling, walking, hell, even putting up their head in order to get some sort of OF content subscribers to their platform is what makes all of this deplorable to me.
Mr. Beast regrets making
Bro,
this girl famous. This
bro.
is Camila. She
It's
wore the
crazy
number
how as soon as
067 in one of his
soon as
Squid
she got on
Game
that Mr. Beast video, as soon as she got popular, she was bad. I admit. She bad. But as soon as she got off of that, bro, OF instantly, bro. Instantly.
videos.
And then she
she's
made
been getting a lot
M's.
of hate due to the
M's.
fact that she has now started a OF because now she's famous and stuff like that, and she's been asking her brother specifically really weird questions.
Oh, yeah, and she got
working
weird
with
content with
TikTok
her brother,
videos
bro.
and YouTube videos.
Weird,
Let's watch one of the
weird,
videos
weird.
of her interviewing her little brother.
Hi, Christian. Do you care that your sister has an OF, like, since I just bought, like, a mansion?
I don't really care what the fuck you do. That's your problem. You can deal with the hate.
Fair enough. Still got a cool car, though.
Huh? I still get bullied at school.
That's your problem. You deal with that hate.
How does it feel that you can only afford this car because of me and I made your entire career?
Dude, I hope you know that I literally changed the status, like your status at school, because I picked you up.
You know what I got called at school?
Bro, I fixed it.
How? What? Do you know what
I picked you up in the R8.
It
What?
made it worse.
How?
I was called "Is it Pink Guy." Some kid came up to me and said that.
Okay, well, you can just tell me your sister drives a cool car, so.
That's right. This person, and I'm not going to acknowledge her name,
not gonna
honestly,
lie.
because
It's
I
getting
don't know
kinda
it,
bad.
is using her brother to promote her OnlyFans.
This is getting really bad because like the future generation is just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do an OF and my kids gonna be happy in a luxury car, even though they're crying at school because they're getting bullied by the older kids because they call it, they ask you, this is pink and what they mama shit look like and show them a picture. Like, bro, we finna, the next generation is finna be like trauma built, bro. We might be building Jokers, bro.
Now it's not some direct,
Like,
hey,
they're gonna
get in
be
my
future
video,
Jokers,
shoot this
Punishers,
content,
all
et cetera.
types of
And
villains,
you know
bro.
how I already feel about family content on this channel. I think it's bad. I think it's disgusting. I think it's despicable. And that's just family content on YouTube. When it comes to promoting something that is supposed to be so intimate, so private, publicly putting your brother's face out there, who is still a young child, a young man, still developing himself, his feelings, his rationale, his understanding of how to process emotions, and having him be known as being Mr. Pink. Yeah, it's all fun and games until eventually somebody
In the
gets
next
hurt
1,000
and
years, we
somebody's
gonna have
feelings
superpower.
gets
No.
crushed because of this
No,
nickname.
no.
The best and worst part about being
Bro,
my brother.
we'd be lucky
best
to see
part-
1,000 years.
I get to go to Disneyland.
You know what I'm saying?
They take me places, which is really fun. I like that. The worst part, you're just getting
Planet
way
dying,
too
bro.
famous.
Let's be real.
And I've been getting name called a lot more at school. Some random girl said, "See you later, Pinky."
Pinky. Well, it's only going up from here, so I'm only gonna
That gotta
become
be like
more.
scripted. There's no way he's saying that.
Deal with it. Don't be so sensitive. Like a little bit. Pinky.
Shut the fuck up.
And usually when your older sibling gets a job, you have nothing but celebration
Bro.
and praise for them. You congratulate
Okay,
them.
sorry about the pause, but imagine this nigga like get jumped and they just start calling him Pinky, and she's just like, "Suck it up, Buttercup. I got money, Pinky, Pinky." Like, think about it. This man could go through a traumatic experience. Like, these niggas beat the hell out of him, and then like they just start calling him Pinky, all that, and she just gonna be like, "We got money. Deal with it. I'm gonna keep posting no matter what. You may have lost your arm in that, but we gonna deal with it."
etc.
51 days till we get superpowers. If I get superpower, you know what superpower I want, bro.
Sisters that are older
Teleportation.
have effects
Don't
on their
ask.
family.
Since you're already playing games anyway, why not earn some
Why
free
would she
rewards
let
while
her
you're at
little
it?
brother
Well, that's
just
what's
be
possible
like
with
that
off.
and not
It's a
help?
free
That's what I was
program.
saying.
Family members that are younger.
Cause like imagine this man like just commits.
Bro, like I can't even play football or talk shit anymore in football because everybody wants to fucking bring up your Twitter and how they follow you.
I don't know when this new trend of OF content creators using kids in their content is coming
listen,
along,
I want
but honestly,
teleportation,
there
not
has to be
invisibility.
some sort of legality involved. We're the parents in all these situations. I don't mind you doing your own thing if you're my daughter, making your content or whatever. Although, as I was raised, your last name is my last name. You are a representation of myself. I would be pretty upset about it. I'm not gonna lie to you if I saw that you were making this sort of content. But you're doing what you do. You support yourself. Hopefully, is the happiest and healthiest and safest that you've been, and hopefully you're not taking 30 inches. But that has
Shapeshifting
nothing
is
to
a
do with
W
me.
power,
Honestly,
bro.
if you are
Bro,
sensitive and not involved,
If I was able to shapeshift, I fuck myself. What?
in people and you're making money, then I really don't care. But to the point where you're bringing in children to do this, bringing in siblings to do this, that's where I would draw the line. And I would especially feel some type of way if not only were you bringing in your own sibling to do this, but bringing in other random kids to do this. That's crazy.
Would you rather have this girl or this Eurus?
Bro, see, that's the thing about like these celebrity things, bro. I just remember this man, Big Justice, and like the Boone family, they got the Rizzler to like do a promo video with the OF model, bro. They got the Rizzler to, it just didn't sit right with me because he was like, if you were older, I'd do it. I'm like, what you mean if he was older? Bro, the Rizzler's like 6.
I'm taking that Eurus.
Eurus?
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have this girl or this McLaren? McLaren? Oh, okay. All right, well, sorry. All right, would you rather have this girl or this blue Lambo?
Lambo.
Still? Not good enough for you?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Now that clip is so disgusting, but the first thing I thought was, well, I think I've seen that McLaren before. Is that?
I did not think this was going to be happening today.
Me neither.
Guys, my McLaren was totaled a couple days before my 21st.
I ain't gonna lie, that had to be like the best like clip ever to go viral. Cause like the fact that he went back and lied about him not being on his phone and crashing, that he just said that so he wouldn't face the backlash, bro. You was over there being a terrible friend, bro. His friend head bleeding. He just like, bro, get the camera.
And I knew for a fact this would come up. That is Jack
Baby
Doherty's
Gronk got
girlfriend
W
and
aura.
Jack Doherty's McLaren, and he's using Baby Gronk, or they're using Baby Gronk to promote her
Really?
OF. Where are the parents? Why do the women think that this is okay? And who is watching this video saying, I want to see what Baby Gronk is losing if he doesn't choose the woman as opposed to the McLaren? All of these parties involved are sick as fuck. Now, I've been on the other sides of family content. My brother is known as Mr. Kroger on the internet, and I can't escape that. But the problem is, I'm an older, mature person. I know how to handle and navigate those spaces, and I know how I can bat that correctly. When you have somebody who is younger, who is in that same situation, I don't know what they would say or do in order to combat the notions or rumors that their sister is doing OnlyFans. This is honestly embarrassing. And this has been the fear for a lot of people, saying that, hey, your mother is going to become this thing. Because I can remember when Kim Kardashian talked about how Northwest found her tape online playing Roblox. But ultimately, it is different when these people are younger. It just hits so much harder home. And really, this is just a display of the one-up culture that I talk about in streaming. The other OF content creators that are up and up, them doing it is disgusting, but ultimately they are big regardless. The problem is that the younger, newer, inexperienced content creators are gonna see this madness and say to themselves, I have to do some sort of
Facts, bro, because next time y'all see me, y'all might see me in a nothing but green screen draws on, and the video gonna be on my draws. That's it. Like that, y'all might just see it.
In order
y'all
to
might
get some sort of fan base or some sort of audience.
Like that might be the next content, and then it's gonna take y'all to my OF link, and it's just gonna be me.
Man specimen
And y'all gotta pay $100 for
down
it.
escalators, or doing these videos
Gonna
in
be
public, having sex with cones and fire hydrants, making these prank videos where real police are called, but they're smashing out in public. All these things are diabolical. And what they really don't tell you is all the situations that you end up in based off of you doing this content aren't really worth it. Sometimes that juice isn't worth the squeeze, because a lot of people aren't going to end up like Corinna. There may be a lot of mental health issues involved in creating these clips and these viral moments. Hell, we can even see it in regular content creation where people say, hey, I regret the things that I've done in the past in order to make content. I'm trying to make a new name for myself, but it's hurting my mental and my psyche. You can only imagine how it affects people in the OF lane. But then when they start losing subs and the money isn't there, they find ways to top themselves more and more and more, end up in more dangerous situations where they're playing the game looser, they're playing the game faster, until you're on an Aiden Ross stream trying to explain yourself as to how you got HSV2 from a...
Boy, that Gucci third leg situation was horrendous. That boy got 3,000 bodies, and that man was spreading some
content creator that you fantasized over after having sex with the entire streaming industry because you weren't playing the game safe, because you apparently needed the money. And you can have thick skin all you want, but a 2002 study showed that literally these OnlyFans or sex workers internalize all the stigmas behind the profession that they're in, and it ultimately ends up to them leading.
Look, Emily Willis recovered, but like, bro, it scared me whenever you had that, bro. It's showing like that stuff is real detrimental, bro. It ain't real good, bro. That's why we gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop feeding into it, bro. We gotta stop. We gotta stop doing it, bro, because it's fucking up the mentals of the people doing it. Like, ain't that right, Tim Tom? Yeah, we gotta stop doing that. It's real detrimental to us and the people. That's what I'm talking about, Tim Tom. I'm going in right now. What?
Lives. Especially for the females out there. I'm
what
sorry
you mean
to
you
tell
going
you
in
this. This is just the reality of the
To what?
situation. They face harsher criticism, consequences, backlash for the content that they make, as opposed to their male counterpart. If a man creates an OF, he might be deemed as a weirdo. He might be seen as a so-and-so. Some of them even might seem that he is the man. We can even see it in the Gucci third leg situation. There are less people holding him accountable, less people calling for his head and, criticizing him than there are Danae Davis or whatever her name is in this situation. And some people may be thinking, oh, it's okay because I'll just start off by making this softcore content. I'll have a bunch of pictures and just be in my
Negative
lingerie
1,000. All right, bro.
But before you know it, and I can guarantee this, you'll have your titties out on the internet because you decided to go down this path. Now, what's rarely ever talked about in this situation is what happens when you grow up. It's something that a lot of content creators, or hell, even people with regular jobs, think to themselves, hey, in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, do I see myself doing this? I'm 27 years old right now. I'm into the consulting world. I'm into the coding world. I'm into the nursing field. Do I want to be doing this when I'm 40? And a lot of people say to themselves, hey, maybe, maybe not. But the thing about it is, my career, my actual 9 to 5 right now will not be thrown in my face when I'm older.
What? Who made that? Who
click on it. Chloe, come here. I feel like you're the only one that would understand.
Bro.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm not sure.
I'd be damned if, like, that's the thing. Like, these OF models are dead ass going to have their kids traumatized at a young age. Cause this child could get into an internet beef, Xbox Live party, especially since like Kai go be, I know niggas gonna be talking crazy in Kai. Imagine your son playing Kai. This nigga's like, oh yeah, I bet your mom take 1,000 dicks. Wait, ain't this your mom? And then sends you a picture of your mom getting trained by 50 niggas. Like, that kid is gonna be traumatized after that, bro.
What? I know, that's why I said.
That's not my character, that's a game.
Oh, it's a game? Oh, well then we're suing them if it's a game with my name and picture.
There was a picture of my cry face, and then I looked at it and it said something super inappropriate, like Kim's new sex tape. It's supposed to be unreleased footage from my old sex tape. The last thing that I want as a mom is for my past to be brought up 20 years later. This is some real embarrassing shit, and
I want my
need to deal
kids
with it.
in the future
and I will deal
to
with
see me
it.
in a
I
Low
just
Rise
cannot
costume,
believe
and I will
this is
wear this
happening
exact
right
same
now.
costume for my kids in the future, bro. I want my kids to see this, bro. I feel like they'll probably be proud of
find
me.
a happy, healthy life. However, don't believe that these things won't blow up in your face. And how you deal with it is how you deal with it. But just like Kim Kardashian, even Pamela Anderson's kids have had a hard time growing up, and they've had to learn how to fight more because their mother was seen as a sex symbol. And I think that stuff happened even before she put out any sort of new
should never
content.
be allowed
This was
to.
just from her being.
But why
a
you
video
hating, bro?
vixen
I feel like
back
I
in the late
should have
90s,
kids,
early
bro.
2000s.
When I was a
I
kid,
feel like I'd be a great
I thought
parent.
everyone knew things about me and my family that they never should have known. And like everyone had this dirty little secret about my family. I just remember in school, like if anyone ever brought up my mom, I was very quick to fight.
The worst part about this is we're talking about the top of the top. I'm not even talking about the people that are going to be average or more common in these situations, the ones that don't make a lot of money. Pam Anderson, Kim Kardashian, Corinna Kampf, even that woman that showed her finances on TikTok earlier in this video, they might be able to get a pass. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people will sell their souls for $80, $90, $100,000 in a month.
not
That's
lying.
an
He
insane
not
amount
lying.
of money. Don't get me wrong, I probably wouldn't do it, but maybe if the bag was right, you might see my tip.
Pause.
But there's studies that show that
He
the
not
average
lying. He
OnlyFans
not
content
lying,
creator
bro.
makes about $160 a month. You can look at statistics behind entrepreneurship as a whole anyway, and they don't earn a lot of money. So think about the people that are shelling out their morals, that are taking off their clothes for only a little bit of money and having lifelong impacts on their
This
mental,
must be
their
your 10,
physical, and all these
20
other
freaking-
things. I just don't see it being worth it.
This ain't my twin, bro. We just locked in mentally.
This makes me so sad and so angry at OnlyFans. OnlyFans is so gross because it literally weaseled its way into these feminist spaces and convinced women that it is somehow empowering for them to sell their body online with false
She not
promises
lying.
they're gonna make hundreds.
Just think about it, bro. I can hop on Oath right now, make $50 and never see no more money again. And like I can make that my whole career, dropping back videos after video. I'm talking about bangers, bro. Y'all gonna see everything. I'm talking about hit my moves while I'm butt boom naked, oiled up. You know what I'm saying? But man, and then I just be left with the detrimental feeling of knowing that like my shit out there 12. And like my kids gonna see it, bro. Like I can't have that, bro.
And that's not
I
the reality
can't.
of it.
But I
It's
still might
basically
do an
a
OF
sex
though.
work
I
pyramid
might.
scheme. In what
Y'all
other
look out
business,
for
when
it,
the
bro.
market is so flooded, would you continue to try to recruit young women? And don't get me wrong, I have no problem with sex work, but it is not supposed to be this common, especially not amongst young women. And I hate to say this, but this is the opposite of feminism. This is quite literally the objectification of women. You can have us at a price.
Act like
What?
you
And I don't know why I feel like I'm so early on this train, but I don't see a lot of people talking
Yeah.
about it, which is again why I'm so proud of this girl for posting about it.
And another thing about this is the people that fail to make it successful or big in the OF world, what do they do?
Bro, I'm
We've
gonna make
seen
my
time
toes
and time
look.
again
I'm gonna
on
make my
YouTube where
toes
people
look pretty,
come
and
go, they
then
create
do a
content
feet
today,
OF,
and
bro.
they're off
I'm
the
gonna
internet
go crazy
tomorrow.
with
But
it, bro.
that's because this is a
Feet gonna be
nasty, fickle
moisturized and
game.
looking
A lot
pretty.
of people can find some success in a viral moment or a good video and can't replicate it. But even if you do find some sort of replication for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, think about it. At that point, you have only done a fraction of your life and you have so much more to go. How sustainable is this? Can you take 100 men at any given time for the rest of your life? I don't really think so. What happens
think
when
about
you have a good
Can she flip it and double it and do 200 men and have me come back 10 times out of those 1,000 men? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm count as 10 people. I'm gonna be my first round trips 3. I'm gonna be the first 3, and then I'm gonna be in the middle, and then I'm gonna be at the end. That's gonna be my shit.
2-3 year career, not on the Corinna level, because at that point you could retire with generational money. But we're talking about the average people, or hell, let's even say that you earn $100,000 or $200,000 every single year. That's a great amount of money. What happens to the ones that can't continue that success for the rest of their lives?
Yo, what happened to all them girls that started OnlyFans in like 2020 and 2021? Are y'all still trying? Cause like a lot of y'all failed. I don't know. I just remember so many girls from my high school starting OnlyFans like as soon as they turned 18 and graduated, and it's like they didn't even give life a chance. They just straight to OnlyFans.
You're not lying.
Like any of them are millionaires now. So I think it's safe to say that this was a common occurrence that happened with a lot of people in a lot of different schools. So I'm just thinking, like, do y'all just have like regular 9-to-5s now and just try to forget about the whole OnlyFans thing and act like it didn't happen? Or does it haunt you that there was a time in your life where people could literally pay $5 a month and have like access to like everything about you? For those of you that did make it though, when you making big money now, props to you. But for the ones that ain't make it,
this nigga kind of handsome. I might give him a kiss through the screen.
Dignity's gone, and it's like you try to put yourself out there in the world for everybody to get, and nobody even wanted it, and now you're just like, yeah, you lost all respect and dignity, and you didn't even get no bread for it. I don't know. It just seems like a really sad place to be.
Now, I used to have this saying for content creators on YouTube all the time.
Ain't no Diddy, bro. He's a handsome man.
We go to the movie theaters later in our lives that's going to be sweeping the popcorn, and we're going to say, hey, aren't you Roblox guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Hey, aren't you so-and-so and from the 2K era? It's going to be like that. That's an inevitable point. But there's a difference between that and spending a normal day in Walmart and having kids come up to you just like this.
Hey, what's your little ass no? Oh God, I see her Twitter, twin. But you like 12? I'm 17, twin. I just got a baby. Well, you 17? I see her Twitter, bro. She a freak. Yo. Ain't no fucking way, man. His ass start grabbing his forehead.
Bro, imagine you in public with your girl and a nigga walk up to you, be like, yo, this your girl? I love her Twitter. She be sucking it. Oh my God, I wish that was me, twin. Hold on, can I get a feature? Like, imagine a nigga walk up to, bro, I fall to my knees in that Walmart. I act like I have a heart attack. They gonna have to call 911 the way I'm gonna be acting. Help. She got a Twitter. She got a Twitter. She got a OF.
It's like seeing your childhood heroes in real life.
What's strange about this whole OF phenomenon is that they never look at the past to predict what's going on in the future. Now, I understand that people are in financial strife, and I can't really say anything to those people. For those people, I wish the economy gets better. I pray for more success, and I wish that there was a way for them to uplift themselves from poverty as opposed to doing OF. I know people want to be super harsh about your actions online, but hey, I get it because I've seen it. Some people would rather be taking their clothes off on the internet than going home to what they were going home to. But this is to the people that have the opportunities in the world. Like, the world is literally their oyster. They could go to school, even if it means taking out a loan, get a good job, etc., but decide to go down this path. There are so many past adult entertainers that come out.
That's what I'm saying.
Say,
I feel like
hey,
there's a lot of people
be young again
that could have
and I could
like
do things differently.
That went into the industry. I feel like they could have been like D1 athletes, doctors, something else. Like a rapper or something.
They regret their actions and their decisions. Now, I would go as far as to say they don't regret the actions and their decisions. To be honest with you, they just regret the repercussions of those things. They regret the fact that now they are 40 years old trying to live a normal life. And people do, even though they try to get off this thing that they won't do it, people do walk up to them and say,
see, me personally, if I made an OF and I did all that, at 40, I'm bragging about it. I'll be like,
it does still weigh down on their mental.
I used to be doing that thing back in the day. I wonder if I can still do it. Hold on. Hey, like, I'm at 40, I'm moving. At 40, I'm gonna be like,
them finding partners and happiness later on in their lives.
Even with all the success that you've had, you're an incredible mother now, businesswoman, you're working with Playboy, you still look back on that and you still feel ashamed?
Yeah, I don't like the fact that people
I
can
forgot about
see me naked on the
Lana.
internet or can see
Bro.
those things happening to me. I think that it's gross.
A lot of these girls that are like diving headfirst into that realm and into that lifestyle, like, do
Yeah.
you have any advice for them? Like, is there anything you would say to a younger Amara?
So I feel differently about OnlyFans and content created by girls individually. A lot of the issues with the sex industry is professional because it's led by agents who are 40, 50-year-old men, and they're very manipulative of young 18, 19-year-old girls. So I personally have an issue with professional porn, not independent content creation, like what you see on OnlyFans, Patreon, or any of those platforms. I, however, do think when it comes to age that people should not be able to participate in professional porn until maybe over 21, maybe even later, because I don't think you're emotionally mature enough or have the thought process to think things through.
Now she's spitting. I can't even lie.
Well, Lana, I'm sad to say that these people that are
I ain't gonna lie, she's the one person that I've actually seen that like talks about it in a negative light. Like everybody else is like, oh, just do it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yeah, this happened, you know what I'm saying? But just do it, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead. Bro, I'm getting nothing but more hair in my mouth.
when those nasty things are also stepping into the OF light. But even outside of those nasty people, because that's just probably another layer on this glacier. We're talking about the Jack Dohertys of the world, the Andrew Tates of the world, who are setting up agencies
I don't
to
see
take
this
advantage of those
issue getting
people. There
solved
are
soon,
still
to be honest.
ramifications for
'Cause it seemed
your
like
actions. You still have to go by
each and every
aliases,
single
you
day
still
there's
have to
more and
deal
more.
with these things.
Like,
I agree
there's
with
never
there should
like
be
a
some
never-
sort
it's
of
like a never-ending
regulations
cycle, I'm gonna be
behind this,
honest.
But the fact that people can do this disgusting, crazy, outlandish things to promote their OF is just a sign that we are in for a bigger avalanche of disgusting OF behavior in the future.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It's either we stopping now or it ain't ever gonna stop, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie. You could skip a stone and hit 3 new OF accounts that was just made yesterday. You could find a brand new one each and every single day, bro. I mean, to be God.